Like, no, you're hurting my head. I'm not tender-headed. Like, you're hurting me. I wound up having to shave my hair off twice to get it to even start to grow back. And we still not going natural? Hey guys, it's Traeh, and today's video is another natural hair horror story, you guys' favorite here on my channel. As you guys know, this is Natural Hair Horror Story Week, so you will be getting a new horror story every single day this week. And I do have a giveaway going on right now, so make sure that you enter, watch the giveaway video so that you can know the rules and how to enter. So yeah, I do want to give some shout outs. If you want a shout out like this, you have to be a part of Notification Squad and Snapchat fam. So after you go handle your business, hopefully next time you will get a shout out. Now, the natural hair horror stories this week are pretty crazy, okay? As you guys saw from yesterday's video, the horror stories this week are just mind-blowing. Like, I can't even wrap my mind around it. If you have a natural hair horror story, make sure that you email it to me at sentatraeh@gmail.com and I can feature it in another natural hair horror story. So yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling and let's just jump into the horror story. Okay, so the email says, "Hi Traeh, I love your channel for the hair inspiration, but especially for the hair horror stories. I watch them with my man and they are hilarious, awful, and educational." Yeah, pretty much. He's been telling me I should send in my own hair horror story, but I didn't want to because it happened a long time ago when I was in boot camp and I don't have a picture of the main event, so to speak. I do have a recent picture of the final result though, which I am still extra angry about. So allow me to share my story with you. I did my first big chop in the fall of 2010 prior to joining the Navy. By the time I went to boot camp, I was rocking a TWA and felt pretty okay about it. It wasn't super cute, but I was happy to have healthy hair and to learn about proper maintenance, which is okay. You learn to love your hair, so. However, all the girls in my division gave me a really hard time about it, commenting that I didn't know what I was doing and that I shouldn't have cut it off. People, let me tell you guys, people are going to tell you that, but if you want to do it, do it. It's your hair. You just got to stop worrying about the opinions of other people, because those same people are going to end up going natural after they see your hair popping. So don't even pay them no mind. In boot camp, they do pictures in your full uniform and it's a pretty big deal. They let you buy makeup and straighten your hair, and everyone goes all out to look as cute as possible. One girl claims she did hair all the time, so I decided to let her perm my hair. You let them get in your head, didn't you? This is going to go left. I mean, I already know it's going to go left because it's a natural hair horror story, and it wouldn't be a natural hair horror story if it didn't go left and didn't take a turn for the worse. So let's just see what happens, okay? We went to the store on base, and because I was natural, she had me buy the most extra industrial strength perm they had. I remember that. I used to get, what was it, super? Like the OD strong one. Okay. I've never known how to do my own hair, so I was just like, okay, sure. So the officers leave for the night, and everyone's in the bathroom beautifying themselves, and this girl starts putting the perm in my hair, right? Listen, I have been getting perm since I was 4 years old. Dang. And my head has never burnt so badly in my entire life. I kept asking this girl if it should hurt this bad, and she's like, oh, it's fine, you're just tender-headed. Everybody says that. I hate that line. If your stylist says you're just tender-headed, please run, okay? Exit stage left, okay? Because that's their excuse for pain. You're in pain, and they're like, oh, you're just tender-headed. Like, no, you're hurting my head. I'm not tender-headed. Like, you're hurting me. Oh my God, I hate that. And I'm like, yes, and also it's not supposed to hurt this bad. Exactly. So finally I'm crying and she lets me go wash the perm out. That is ridiculous. Traeh, have you ever washed out your perm and had literal clumps of your ever-loving hair come out in your hands? They ain't never happened to me. Clumps of my hair. So by the time I get out of the shower, not only are the clumps of my hair gone, but my neck and ear are still burning. Oh my gosh. everyone's alternately saying it's not that bad and that it's my fault I left the perm in so long, not the girls. But whatever. I'm just like, whatever, and I go cry myself to sleep. So the next morning, I show our officers what the heck happened to my head, and I'm promptly escorted to medical, where they managed to locate a black woman to look at my scalp. Traeh. I had 2nd-degree chemical burns all over my head, neck, and ear. There was nothing anyone could do. They just gave me a painkiller and sent me back. I wound up with massive bald spots all over my head, and the hair that I had left hung in stringy clumps like some kind of swamp thing. Ironically, I wound up missing pictures because baby Jesus knows no one wants to look at that. And when I left boot camp, I wound up having to shave my hair off twice to get it to even start to grow back. Whoa. And we still not going natural? Okay. Cut to now. When my hair did eventually grow back, I do have a massive keloid on my ear from the perm, which I included a picture of. I will include the picture right here. Let me tell you, that was one of the dumbest things I have ever done in my entire life. Lesson learned, perms are not my friend, and neither are people who want to destroy your natural hair journey with their negativity. Peace, love, happiness. Taylor. Oh my goodness, Taylor. Well, first of all, let me scoot over. Let me scoot over. Okay. Hey, Taylor and her man. Okay, because I know you guys are both watching, so how you doing? Yeah, so I don't know if this was really a natural hair horror story or like a relaxed hair horror story, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So you let those same people that said you shouldn't have cut your hair off, had something to say about your natural hair, you let those same people, or that same person, one of the people, give you a perm, and it went wrong. You ended up having bald spots, 2nd-degree chemical burns, and a massive keloid. When I seen that picture, I had to take a moment. Okay, I had to take a moment because that is huge. And you said it happened a long time ago and you still have it. I'm not too familiar with keloids. I don't know if they go away over time. I'm not sure, but the fact that it's still there and huge, oh my gosh, all over a perm. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. But you see, that's why you can't trust people with your hair. You can't trust people. You really don't know their intentions. And the fact that they already didn't like your hair, I don't know if it was some type of jealousy going on or what happened. And what did she say after all of that happened to you? Like, what did she have to say? Because everyone's saying that it's your fault. When you asked her, was it supposed to hurt this bad? And she's like, you're just tender-headed. It took you crying for her to say, okay, go wash it out. Like, really? Really? And then you got the industrial super strength perm. So now I don't know, maybe your hair just couldn't take it. Maybe that's the one she used was on her hair. But she said because you were natural, she made you get that type of perm. But maybe it was just too strong for you, and that's probably why you had that reaction. But nonetheless, stay away from the creamy crack, okay? I do know there are tons of people who get relaxers and their hair looks healthy and, you know, everything's good. But then you have the flip side when crap like this happens, okay? But anyway, I'm glad your hair is growing back. You said that you had to shave your hair off twice just for it to grow back properly. I'm glad that you got through that setback. Thank you so much, Taylor, for sending me your natural hair or relaxed hair horror story. Thank you so much. And if you guys have a natural hair horror story that you want me to feature here on my channel, make sure to email me at sendtotraeh@gmail.com and I will feature it here on my channel. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this horror story. If you did and you love natural hair horror stories, give this video a thumbs up And I'll see you guys tomorrow with another natural hair horror story. Bye, guys.
Mama told me, not to sell word. Mama 17, 5, same color t-shirt, white. Mama told me, not to sell word.